Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads and herberts. How are you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today's going to be an indoor video. We're in the middle of Storm Eunice and it's really wild out there. Unfortunately, 3 people have been killed now in the UK and I was going to go out for a 5-mile walk today. I couldn't film in it because it was pouring down. But anyway, I had to cut my 5-mile walk short to 3 miles because as I was going out I was seeing loads of tree branches that had fallen over, bits of masonry, bits of brick, bits of mortar on the pavements, and it was quite dangerous. So I came back home. I'm home and warm, dry and safe now. I've had a nice cup of tea. So yeah, it's going to be an indoor video and I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that will be coming up on my channel hopefully soon. Now this weekend though, I was supposed to be going up to Marsden again in West Yorkshire because I found out a really cool walk there which is right up my street. It's everything I love about a walk. It's going right up into the hills and it'll be having a look at some Mesolithic hunter-gatherer camps from the Stone Age, and it's one of my favourite subjects. I don't know why. I've loved it since I was a kid. I loved dinosaurs first, and I loved Stone Age people and cavemen, and this walks right up my street. So I'll be going up to a couple of camps that have been excavated and they found like thousands of flint tools and artifacts up there. I mean, I myself have found an artifact when I was walking locally from the Mesolithic Stone Age. Mesolithic, it means like the middle Stone Age. So I was so excited to find that, and yeah, so lucky as well to find it. But just to own that piece of history that someone else has held, like maybe 5,000 years BC was the last time somebody held that, and yeah, buzzing off that when I found it. But anyway, I plan to go to this walk in Marsden, which is right up into the hills, to these camps where they used to camp up on the high points. So Mesolithic hunter-gatherers always seem to favour these high points, and I've heard it said that it was probably because they like to monitor the movement of herds of animals that they'd hunt, and obviously being high up, it's a good place to view things like that. So can't do it this weekend, but as soon as I can, as soon as we get some dry weather, I'm going to go up there and I'll take you guys with me and we'll have a look at that. And yeah, really looking forward to that one. So I'm also planning going camping later this year in the summer up to a place called Crowden. There's a campsite there and I'm planning on going with a few people camping up there because mainly it's the middle of an area which is a hotspot for supernatural activity known as the Longdendale Lights. Now, if you Google the Longdendale Lights, it'll throw up loads of information about that, and it's a fascinating subject. Basically, for hundreds of years, maybe even longer, people have seen lights up there, and it's been recorded that people have seen strange lights up there. People think it's UFO ghosts or ghost aircraft. Maybe the ghosts of Roman soldiers walking around with torches up on the moors. And going back hundreds of years, people used to call them the devil's bonfires. It's just a really fascinating subject to explore if you're into that kind of thing. Now, I actually have a personal sighting of the Longdendale Lights myself. I'll tell you the story now. So last year, I went up with a group of mates to a place called Tintwistle. There's a place there called Swallows Wood, and I was like walking with a group of mates, so we had our walk, and at the end of the walk we fancied, you know, going in the pub for a bit for a drink and relax. So we goes into the pub. It must have been about, I don't know, 5 o'clock. So we goes into the pub where we all have a chill out there for a good while, and by the time it was time to go, it was dark outside. So after saying goodbye to a few people in the car park, I walked over to Rich's car because Rich was with me, and all of a sudden we just saw this really bright light and it just flared up, and it was kind of white tinged with blue, and it just kind of went like that. There was no sound, I've just done that for effect, but it lit up a whole part of the valley almost like a floodlight, and was like, wow, what was that? And we'd both heard of the Longdendale light, but we wasn't thinking about it until we saw that. And then a moment again, it went, it flared up again, illuminating a large part of the valley. No sound, there's no thunder or lightning. It was a pretty clear night, and yeah, it was crazy. And just as that was going on, one of my friends was driving off in the car park, so I turned round and, you know, wave, say bye. And Rich just goes, it's gone again. So as I was turned round to wave to some of my other friends, it actually flared up again, these Longdendale lights or light or whatever it was. So I'm definitely interested, especially encouraged after seeing something there. And it's just a really fascinating subject, and I love all spooky supernatural things. So we're going to be going up there camping in the summer, and we might do a night walk with head torches and stuff, so we'll see, but I'll bring you guys with me to that as well. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, because I'm still trying to grow my channel. So until the next video, keep yourselves very safe, take care, bye.